Don't post pictures of yourself on social media, provocative photos. You're not allowed to have male friends. If you're verbalizing boundaries and rules, you're already not the guy that she can be obsessed with because you're acting out of scarcity. Women will only be loyal and faithful when you don't care if they're loyal and faithful. They'll only be loyal and faithful when they're obsessed with you, and they won't be obsessed with you if you're insecure. I always recommend to you guys either have 0 women or multiple. Never have just one, because when you have just one, you care too much. And when you care too much, she can't be obsessed with you. What's up, bro? Today's video, I'll call it why women are only loyal to men who don't really care about them that much, and why they always cheat on men who do care, who are really invested in the woman. She's the center of his world. He really cares what she's doing, so he's insecure that she might cheat. The more you think a woman will be unfaithful and cheat, the more likely that feeling will turn into reality, because it means you're insecure. You don't think you're that guy. Basically, women are only loyal to men who they are obsessed with. They're loyal to men who they have to earn that man's love and attention. He doesn't just give it away because he's focused on himself. He's focused on his own life. He's focused on building his business, building his body. He probably has other women in his life besides just her, and that's why she's obsessed with him. He's not setting boundaries and rules for relationships. He's not texting her and trying to see her all the time. And when a woman is genuinely obsessed with a man, when she has genuine raw desire for a man, she's just naturally all the things you want without you setting verbal boundaries like, oh, you're not allowed to dress a certain way. Don't post pictures of yourself on social media, provocative photos. You're not allowed to have male friends. If you're verbalizing boundaries and rules, you're already fucked. You're already not the guy that she can be obsessed with because you're acting out of scarcity. Anytime you treat a woman like she's so important to you in your life, she can't be obsessed with you. And this is usually because you just have that one woman. I always recommend to you guys either have 0 women or multiple. Never have just one, because when you have just one, you care too much. And when you care too much, she can't be obsessed with you. Every guy knows that feeling. You're talking to a girl, one girl, and you like her. You know you're not supposed to let on that how much you really like her. You know you're supposed to conceal your interest. Probably learned this from the dating gurus. By the way, the dating gurus are usually wrong about everything. They're telling you to set boundaries, that this is like masculine. They're telling you to lead and make rules for her and make her follow your lead. This is all overinvestment. It makes her not be obsessed with you, and it makes her want to look for other men who she can actually be obsessed with, other men who aren't overinvesting in her and trying to develop a relationship with her. Developing a relationship is feminine. This is what women do. Men develop themselves, their business, they develop their physique, they develop their intellect, they cultivate a rich inner world. It's about themselves. It's not about other people. You have to stop caring about other people so much. This is such a common person mistake. A common man cares so much about others to the detriment of himself. He sacrifices himself for other people. He sacrifices his self-development for other people. So you can't care. You can't care so much that you're making boundaries and rules. If you have to verbalize boundaries and rules for the relationship, this is very feminine. It's not masculine. Masculine is self-focused, self-interested. You're focused on your self-development, self-improvement. It's all about yourself. It's not about others. It's not about her. So when you focus on her, when you care so much what she's doing, back to what I was saying, every guy knows the feeling of liking a girl and you want to text her, you want to hang out with her. And if you're not with her and you're not texting her, you're like, oh, is she talking to another guy? Is she hanging out with other guys. So you'll try to set dates for like every weekend at least. Some guys, they'll try to see the woman every single day because they think, oh, if I'm there, she's not with someone else. So now I can be comfortable. My dog is coughing up something. To verbalize rules and boundaries to a woman, this is just showing her overtly, look how insecure I am. Look at my scarcity mindset. Guys who have an abundance mindset and they have an abundance of women, or they know they can get women anytime they want. Like right now, I have 0 women, but I know I can get women anytime I want. This is an abundance mindset. When I'm dating women, I'm not texting them all the time. I'm not trying to see them all the time. They have to try to see me. They have to always text me first. I never reach out, not just to women. I don't reach out to anyone because I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my own life and what I'm doing. I'm not trying to distract myself with other people. It's really a distraction from your mission and what you're trying to accomplish in life, other people and socializing. Humans are social animals, so we need to socialize to some extent, and people try to convince themselves that they're being productive. This is what meetings are. I've never had a job. I've never done meetings, but everyone talks about, oh, I got a meeting. I'm going to do this meeting. And it's like you're trying to convince yourself that meeting and talking to people, socializing basically, is somehow productive. This is not productive. You know what's productive? Creating. Creation is done in solitude for the most part. It's you on your computer getting real work done. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm creating this video, I'm speaking and recording it, I'm gonna edit it and post it. This is creation. Notice how I'm not socializing right now. Socializing, talking to other people, this is not productive. All the useful things that move the needle, genuinely move the needle and advance you in life, is done in solitude. Reading, writing, exercising, fasted solo hikes through nature, meditating. This is all done by yourself. Sometimes you can do a group hike. That's fine, but it's not going to be as productive as a solo hike. And people say, oh, you need other people because other people help you grow. No, they don't. Because most other people, like 99%, are common people who are not some kind of like geniuses or something like that. They're not geniuses. All the geniuses spend most of their time alone. They spend their time alone reading, writing, and thinking. This is what geniuses do. So if you want to be elite level, if you want to be above the herd, above the other men, spend most of your time alone in solitude, developing yourself. I'll put a link to my last video about social skills being irrelevant. You don't need social skills. You need a bare minimum of social skills. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He's autistic. He doesn't have social skills. He's doing just fine. He has like hundreds of children, okay? And I think having hundreds of children, Andrew Tate also has over 100 kids. I think this is a good bar, along with wealth, of how successful you are as a man. I have 0 kids, so I don't consider myself that successful. I'm working on it. I'm building the ground. I'm building the fundamentals and the base to allow for a large family in the future. I don't want to be one of these guys just going around getting women pregnant and not taking care of the kids and the women financially. I want to take care of all my children and women financially. That's why it's so important for me, especially because I have high ambitions in life. It's so important for me to develop myself in solitude and to sacrifice the fun and pleasure and comfort of social things. I already had a very rich social life for many, many years. I don't need that anymore. I need to build myself. And if you're a young man and you're not getting success with women or business or fitness, what you need is not to hang out with other people. What you need is to develop yourself in solitude. This is my main advice. That's why I keep repeating it. I know how it feels to meet a woman and you guys hit it off. You have a few great dates. The sex is amazing and you want to keep seeing her. The thought of her with another man makes you sick. Like, it makes you physically ill to think about the woman that you like a lot or that you love even being with another man, this makes you sick. This is like the mate guarding instinct. It's evolved over millions of years. It's very natural. And you have to find a way to overcome that instinct. And the best way to overcome it is by understanding female nature. Once you understand female nature, all of these things start to make sense. Why are women attracted to men who don't care about them? It makes sense if you understand female nature. You can buy my ebook, The Brutal Truth of Female Nature, link in description and top comment, if you want to do a deep dive into the things I've learned about female nature. I'm not saying I'm some kind of female nature professor, but I have had a lot of experiences with women and done a lot of learning about evolution, male versus female biology, and psychology. Psychology is to biology what chemistry is to physics. So you can't have chemistry without the fundamental layer of physics, and you can't have psychology without the fundamental layer of biology and the brain structure. Women have a different brain structure than men. Women have different hormones than men. It makes our psychology extremely different. Mainstream society tries to blur the distinctions and tries to say that men and women are essentially the same, and we're not. We're extremely different. So get my ebook, The Brutal Truth of Female Nature, to find out how we're different. By the way, we're at 499 subscribers, so subscribe to this channel so we can get to 500. I think at 500, it's like a milestone or something. So women are only loyal when you don't care if they're loyal. Because the man who doesn't care what she's doing, who doesn't set boundaries, who doesn't make rules, that is a man who has abundance. Think about this. If you're like Hugh Hefner or something and you have all these beautiful women, are you gonna care what one woman is doing? No. You won't care. You don't care what any of your women are doing because you're focused on yourself. And that's why you're an attractive man, because you've been focused on yourself for years and years and years. And when you focus on yourself and improving yourself, you get better and better over time. And becoming better means you're becoming more attractive. So the less you care about women and about other people, and the more you care about yourself, I always have to say this caveat, like, I'm not saying to not care about other people and be like a rude asshole or something. I'm saying to have priorities and to prioritize your personal development over other people. And I think this yearning and this social instinct, it really comes from a lack. You lack something in yourself, and you're trying to fill that void inside yourself by stimulating yourself with other people and like social things and events and dating and friends and hanging out, having fun. You're not complete in yourself, so you're going out into the world looking to complete yourself externally. The only thing that will make you happy and fulfilled and feel good about yourself and who you are, be happy with yourself and content, like happiness, joy, contentment, fulfillment, this all comes internally. It's not something external. You can't travel to a new location. You can't make a bunch of money and buy a bunch of material things. Nothing external will ever do something for you internally. Develop who you are on the inside. This is the only thing that matters, that changes how you feel. No one who's watching this video has stimulated themselves more from external things than I have. Watch some of my recent videos where I talk about my life of degeneracy. I've had multiple women at the same time, and I've done that multiple times. 2 women at the same time, 3 women at the same time. Many times, doing every drug known to mankind, drinking the finest champagne and doing pure cocaine with like groups of women, just me and like 10 women. I've been to the depths of degeneracy and external stimulation. I did not feel good. So if you're chasing these external things, thinking it'll make you feel good internally, let me just save you the hassle. It doesn't work, okay? You have to build yourself internally. Meditation, gratitude journaling, like normal journaling, self-reflection, fasting, exercise. Combine these things. Do these things every day. Don't spike your dopamine by scrolling on your phone or watching porn. Or guys say, oh, you can either watch porn or you can have sex with a woman, or you can do neither one of those, and it's actually better for your mental health and you'll feel more happy and alive and energetic. This is why guys promote semen retention and nofap. Having an empty stomach and full balls and traversing vast distances, this will make you feel happy. Not all this bullshit fake dopamine stimulation that you guys are doing every day. This is a random tip that just came to my mind. I go to the gym every other day and do a full body workout. Every time I'm in the gym, I see people on their phone. I never take my phone in the gym. For me, the gym is a sacred place. My phone stays in the locker. If you want other men to respect you, don't bring your phone in the gym. And I don't bring a phone on my dog. I do 3 to 4 dog walks a day. I have 2 dogs. When I walk them, I don't bring my phone. You need to have times in the day where you don't have your phone with you. Everyone's addicted to their fucking phone, and it's embarrassing and pathetic. This degrades your mental health. Looking at screens degrades your mental health. Have times in the day, like dedicated, set aside times. Maybe you go to the sauna. Don't bring your phone, obviously. Like gym and sauna, don't have your phone the whole time. Go on a walk. Don't bring your phone. I usually bring my phone to listen to music when I'm skateboarding. Sometimes I have to consciously say, oh no, I'm not going to do that this time. Like switch it up. If you drink coffee before a workout, do a day where you don't drink coffee before your workout. If you listen to music every time you're in the gym, don't bring your headphones. Don't bring your phone. This is the excuse people give. Oh, I have my phone so I can listen to music. Don't listen to music. Listen to the shitty music they play. It's called raw dogging the gym. Just like you raw dog a plane flight where you just have no distraction and you just sit in the pain of the fucking flight. Sit in the pain of the gym's shitty music. You're working out your muscles and your mind at the same time. All right, you guys. I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Who's going to be lucky subscriber number 500? Let's see. Leave a comment. Women will only be loyal and faithful when you don't care if they're loyal and faithful. They'll only be loyal and faithful when they're obsessed with you. And they won't be obsessed with you if you're insecure and if you're operating from a scarcity mindset. Women can only be obsessed with top men. And top men, they don't do this bullshit of caring about what a woman is doing. They have better things to worry about than what some girl is doing when she's not with. Like when a girl is with me, that's when I care what she's doing. That's when I care how she's behaving, how she's treating me, because it has to do with me. It always comes back to this: self-improvement, self-love, self-care. It's all about the self. Develop yourself in solitude. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.